So, howdy folks. Welcome back to video number 2 of the move out vlogs. As you can probably see, I'm tired, which makes sense. I woke up at 4 AM. She's now 9 PM. So, you know, I've been away for my usual 16 hours pretty much. And I've been slunking around that, 6,000 steps or whatever. Come on. Almost 7,000. So we are back. Last episode I left you guys off. I don't remember if I left you guys off after I came home or whatever. I don't think I did. Anywho, I am back home, or been back home for a while. I was back home like at 7:30 PM or whatever. Anywho, I was at Biltema and picked up another 10 pack of these 40-liter moving boxes. As you can see, the pile has ever grown. So yes, I got more boxes now, so I'm hoping that this will be enough to empty the shelf in the hallway, empty the kitchen, empty the shelves and drawers and whatever in the bedroom, as well as my bathroom. Because really the only boxes that I should need to have left open here is 3C and 4C.
The next day.
Nothing beats some early morning cardboard cup coffee. Ask me how I know, as a quote-unquote sound engineer. So we are back. It is the next day, actually. Because for once, actually, for a period now, I'm actually going to sleep before it's a new day, which is very unusual. Normally, I try and go to bed at 5 AM but wake up at 1 PM because of, time zones and events and whatever the hell. But, yeah, that's kind of been turned on 5:30, so instead, now I'm waking up at 6, 7 in the morning. Now she's 7:25. So I woke up a tad before 7 and go to bed at 9:10. So, but kind of understandable because oh boy, this is a mess. So we are back with the supposed been moved out for weeks or whatever the fuck vlog. We are back, and in the last episode, I believe I left you guys off. Yes, I left you guys off before I went out. So I was out last night. I believe I said this already, but I was out last night. I bought another 10 pack of moving boxes, courtesy of my aunt. So thank you to her. So we now have 10, 13 boxes that's not used. Which I swear to holy hawk, we gotta try and fit everything into. Of course, the 2 screens go in their screen boxes again, which is still down in the cellar. My main computer gets the 2 GPUs ripped out of it. The 3090 goes in the original 3090 box. The 980 Ti gets put in a static bag and then gets put in bubble wrap. And then put in that box because we don't have the original original box for that because that was bought second hand. And I will eventually get rid of that DiDi, either that or just keep it as a display adapter, just a basic display adapter, because the 3D rendering on it is kind of fucked. So when you try to do 3D rendering on it, it breaks and artifacts and whatever the hell. So really it's purely like a little coding card or just basic display adapter card. So my idea is to replace it with a Quadro, either a K2000 or K4000 or something. Just a basic like 6-pin power, PCIe powered like Quadro, whatever. To do my encoding, since that's more designed for that. Granted, in that regard, I would like to try and sideload the studio drivers alongside the game ready drivers, just for that card. So I gotta contact Nvidia and hear if we have any smart idea on doing that. So good shit. Anywho, so we are back, and today is Sunday, the 29th, right? Watch to come alive. Yes, it's Sunday, the 29th, with a, autofocus that's fucked shit. Ah, excellentus, you say. 9 hours and 3 minutes. That's called that supposedly longer than I'd prefer, but actual sleep time, 8 hour 19. 44 awake, 1 hour and 49 rapid eye movement, 5 hours light, and 1 hour and 31 deep. Oh well, I suppose. So, I suppose we... Okay. So I suppose we could say I've slept well at least. So the plan for today is to try and empty out the shelf in the hall, the shelf in the hallway, maybe the wardrobe in the hallway, since that's probably going to end up needing to be its own box. Wash clothes, dry clothes, figure out which clothes we're going to use over the next week and a half, 2 weeks. And then pack the rest of the clothes down. Then once we're done with the dishwasher, disconnect and drain the washing machine, put in the tumble stop, or the stop for the actual basket, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Not really necessary because of the short distance we are moving it, but might as well put it in and keep the lease strain on it, since I'm planning to keep that washer for a long period of time. If anything, the thing I need to use money on is a new dishwasher and a new fridge mainly, and then eventually my idea is to get a dryer, if anything. So that way I can dry towels and cloths and whatever in the dryer. A lot, like jeans and pants or whatever, it's mainly going to be dried manually, especially jeans, because if not they shrink too much. As far as t-shirt goes, they can probably go in the dryer. Bedding can probably go in the dryer. And some, light jogging pants or whatever can probably go in the dryer, depending on the fabric. So if anything, my upgrade path is fridge, dishwasher, dryer. So good shit. I would love to have the grey/black, whatever, Samsung washer, since that's probably the dryer I'm gonna go for. But to be honest, that will come later down the line. I can't just go throwing money, that kind of money around for aesthetics right now, so good shit, because I also gotta pay power and stuff in the new apartment, and I guarantee you, it's at least gonna be 2 or 3 grand in power. I guarantee you that. Hello there. So we are back. You find me watching the Shiki Miyoshino from Requiem. Was a part of Prison Project before Sony ended that project. We are back, and I just got done editing and recording Farming Sim 22 Shellbrook Creek. So yeah, so I'm just sit there chilling. So I'm gonna wait for this to get done rendering, which will be about 5 minutes, and the offload, like actual file export copy, will be like instant because it is on my NVMe, not over the network. But I promise you, when we set up in the new apartment, I'm gonna pick up, next time I get money, I'm gonna pick up an X520 card, like 15 meters of OM3 fiber and 2 transceivers, because holy shit, I need 10 gig. I am tired of the 1 gigabit transfers. So yeah, it's about time. And then that will just be connected directly from that server to my main. It will. And then I'll just set a static IP on those 2 cards. Probably in the same subnet range, but in a Class C subnet, but I'll put it to like a different IP on like probably a different different subnet, you know. Instead of 50, it's probably gonna be 51 point whatever. I will figure it out, because I still need regular Ethernet for Ethernet to both my main and to my my boy over there, unless I do some fancy shit where I use the 1 gigabit SFP plus ports or whatever, and that I pick up a 2-port card or whatever. We'll see what I decide to do. Either after I just pick up a very small, like 4-port 10 gig switch or whatever. We'll see what I find on doing. Anywho, that's the plan for now. I'm gonna wait for this to export, and I'm gonna put that on upload. Then I'm gonna check out that Windows thing that Jan asked me to have a look at. Then after that, we will see what I decide to do. At that point, the clock is now 1 AM, so I'll probably start putting together some boxes and start packing again, probably. Because later tonight I want to stream and play something to kind of just update stream side of things. And then tomorrow will be that FS22 update video. I'll schedule that, so that will be up. And then on Tuesday I have that apartment viewing at 12, so I'll go to that apartment viewing. And then and then later that night I will then go live after I've packed a bit probably, and then update stream side of things on the apartment situation or whatever. And then Wednesday and Thursday will probably mostly be packing. I'll maybe stream on Friday afternoon when I've gotten the keys. And then throughout the weekend and that next week will probably not be any stream unless I just do a random ass gorilla stream or whatever. We will see. So, that's the current situation. So, we are back, and where are we? Well, I finished up 2 toasts. As a result of that, the handle Okay, the top part of my toast iron is now rip. So that's good shit. Other than that, I haven't really done jack shit. Really. My idea is to start tearing out most of the stuff in the hallway, get that together. And then we'll see what I decide to start tearing out of the kitchen. Yeah, we do not speak about this. So, status update. Where are we? Hallway 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the hallway is empty besides from the gaming stuff. And well, the oil catch can or whatever the fuck on top of there, which I can just yeet in the car. So good shit. So what I'm gonna do now is make a new box. I'm gonna put that joke up in there. I'm gonna get all of this stuff down in a box. And holy fucking shit. So good shit. So that's where we are, really. Sitting here. Running around here more like it, and my shoe fucked up again. Listening to Alec Riser fucking trapped in a dating sim. 5 girls fight over you. Golf athlete harasses gamer and bad girl, whilst my shoes are falling apart in the process. While I'm running around here packing down shit and hoping that I have enough boxes, because so, where are we? Well, we have a server out of the rack. Janos just over here and picked up his drill because they ran into unforeseen issues. They needed to drill more holes. We got the server here. I just had it open because we were looking at some stuff. But this one is pretty much staying the same until, well, I either get more memory or I'm gonna swap thermal paste on it, which will be happening sooner rather than later, really. But so there you go. There are this, and then here's the rails. So the servers, I think we're just gonna lay directly inside of the car, really. So good shit. So the rack's now empty. We have all of this stuff from Telenor. What I wanna do is try and get the coax network to work and get this hung. We just kind of hope that works. Maybe. Oh well, that actually worked quite well. So there is your Telenor ONT. All good and nice and handy dandy and whatever the fuck. Then you have your coax cable, which apparently is F connectors. Just don't even ask me why, because honestly I have no idea why they decided to go that route, but they did. Then you try and plug it in, which I see they've done a very bad job at mounting this, but oh well, who am I to judge? Then I'm gonna disconnect literally everything else called chargers. Oh my god, okay. That screw was the most unstraight or whatever. Screw on panel apparently. Whatever that now decided to take. Yikes. Yeah, that's not straight. But oh well. I'm gonna try nonetheless. then we put our router, quote unquote, on top of there, because I guarantee you whomever else moves in here is not gonna swap any router or whatever, so good shot. Ah, fuck. No. That's gonna end up standing the wrong way, actually. Fuck me. Oh, well, it doesn't seem like it really... it's just if you wanna reach the reset button, so no, it doesn't really matter which way it goes. So, good shit. So then, this way it goes, because I do not wanna deal with having that the other way around or whatever. So, ONT, router. Network install for the new customer is under the way, although whoever the fuck did the coax here, I'm not gonna ask what the fuck they are on, but this is dog shit. Network install for the new customer is under the way, although whoever the fuck did the coax here, I'm not gonna ask what the fuck they are on, but this is dog shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna ask what the fuck is going on there. I mean, obviously it seems like it's just the top plate that's like overly loose, but something tells me that the actual plate is also very loose, because I removed the original plate here. So I'm gonna just double check real quickly the actual mount, that they actually did, you know, properly do it. Because to be honest, I just don't really trust contractors here in Norway anymore. To be completely frank with you, and to me it seems like shit hasn't gone so much to plan. Bro, what? Oh my god. Yeah, coax install, they said. Where the fuck is the screw supposed to bind the shit? Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not asking who the fuck installed this shit, ass. There's no screws holding the bitch to the box. Yeah, coax install, they said. Where the fuck is the screw supposed to bind the shit? Well, I see they tried. They did. They tried to do something about it. Well, let's just say they didn't succeed. There we go. That's, you know, proper sheet. Then we get the, you know, actual box or whatever. With the screw through it. With the whole plate business or whatever the fuck. Then I get my screwdriver. And then we install this properly. So we got screws. The correct screws for using in a box? No. Works? Yes. Yes. And she's in there. She's tight. I'm noticing she's not, you know, the straightest, but you know, what can you do? Then we're gonna put the lid on. Then I'm gonna screw the screw in to the sheet, which I'm noticing now that I have not hit. What, or have I? Oh, it's just fucking yoink. No, I have not hit it. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the kind of dog shit box is this shit? Okay, da. Hello? Oh god. So we got screws. Bro, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is shit. That's what it is, it's royal shit. So first of all, let's, you know, clamp down this shit more. Then I try and install this lid again. Without, you know, about to ask myself, wait, is this even the correct screw? Yes, it's the correct screw. Just never ever leave your installers alone. That's all I am saying. Bro, come on. There we go. Got it. Come here. You piece of whatever. So you disconnect from there and connect directly into the wall. Then the tiny wire, whatever, which I have here, I guess I can sacrifice to make this network work. So, we are gonna go out of our ONT. Ah, fuck. Good shit. What I was saying is that we're gonna go out of our ONT. Ah, fuck me in the ass. Well, this has just royally fucked me over, but oh well. There we go. Then, theoretically speaking, all of this is now ready for network traffic. ONT and the router. Now all we could use with is a few samples to, you know, stamper this coax properly to the wall. And the power bricks, which the power brick to the ONT I gotta dig out of my kitchen. Because that boy is currently what's powering this whole feed. Så that gotta come. Then I'm gonna grab 2 zip ties and kind of do some fancy shit. So what I'm gonna do is put a zip tie inside of a zip tie. Then I'm gonna bind. Okay then, I'll do a zip tie inside of a zip tie inside of a zip tie, because the zip ties I have is the literal smallest zip ties on planet fucking Earth. Then I will put you around here, then fucking yank you together. Yep. Then I'll grab a zip tie, which I will then pull through like a wire, like one wire, whatever. Then I'll do that. Turn you around and back, then plug you in. There you go. So there you go. So then, theoretically speaking, that ONT should be ready to go. Then the only thing I need to get is the Telenor adapter, whatever the fuck, out of my flight case. Trouble in terrorist town indeed. Oh. So you go there. Then those two can technically go inside of here eventually. Now, theoretically speaking, I only need to lift up the back of this to grab this. Then after that I can just kinda do bye bye. And then call it a day. Wasn't that hard? I was supposed to put that inside of the over. Anywho, we have Telenor adapter. Now well. Oh. And after the pain of my existence, the other contractors that did work here, we are ready to fire this shit up, so... There is your ONT, and then... You can kind of see it's white. It's white light, and the lights on there is booting. And after the pain of... There we go, turn the flash off. So we have the ONT booting down there. Now we have you blinking orange, which makes sense because you're, you know, not fully connected yet. So that makes sense. The ONT is still booting. Well, you are now saying green, which means you authenticated something. So that's, you know, fine shit or whatever. That means the ONT should become alive eventually. If this network is plugged on, that is. And then everything here should just work and communicate. So now it's really just a waiting game. Unless this coax is still not registered to anything, which in that case it's not going to show up as anything. But at least it's here rigged up and ready to go. Which means then when I leave I can just turn all of this off, and then the only thing the new users have to do is literally turn on these two boxes and they should have network. So that's coax network install complete if you ask me. There we go, turn the flash off. Okay. Well, I mean, you're still authenticating, but supposedly if I go in here now and I go details, supposedly there should be Wi-Fi 6 control. Which means, yeah, I think that one's up. What the fuck are you saying on the bottom of you?
But given your own script to someone else, like fucking her Emmy must have had
You are.
Every time I mentioned her kitty cat, it came out as yes! Every time. Oh, you got it. It's really cool. But yeah, like
Okay. So I think it's alive. I think. The ONT is still trying to do shit. So I think just in case, you know, the router's doing fancy shit, I'm gonna turn off the ONT. I'm gonna return on the ONT. Just to have that, unless it was saying online. What's the lights here? The bottom one is Ethernet. Online is the second one. DS is there. Oh well. But now that should try and authenticate that one, and then we should maybe have network. I don't know. Anywho. A bit. I'm figuring out I had static IP set. We now have network again. Now my biggest question of the day is, what speeds do we have? Laying down in there. Ping is not the greatest, speed's not the greatest, but it's certainly doable. And it works until I'm moved out, where that doesn't even matter. Oh well. Okay, sure shit, I am not asking, sure shit. But okay, please, for love of God, can I just be done in there now? Then I go back to what we were watching. Then I can turn my hotspot off. And we are on the new route there, holy shit. Then I'm gonna go write that in my notes. Or that other paper. Open you.
You like fuck that. Tell them her meat. Literally.
Actually, I have a terrible story about one time at airport security. I was going for I was 8 years old, and security like stopped me, and then they were like calling my mom, and I like bitches and words.
What the fuck?
And I was like 8 years old, and then
You booted yet? No. Then you are booting. We should still have network there.
sounds impossible.
Oh well, I mean, this new network shit is working. And it's set up, so technically speaking, whenever the new guy orders new network, technically speaking, the only thing they should have to do is turn both of these on. It already has preset name and password. That shouldn't change even though we go through a new ONT or whatever. So technically speaking, all they should then have to do is order network, turn both of those two on, log in with the existing password and call it a day. Now the only reason why I'm firing that up is because I need to print this paper again. And I'm too lazy to bother trying to set that router up on the new network that I'm gonna use one time. So there you are alive again. My phone is probably gonna be like, my Wi-Fi 6E, wow. Although technically that router also has Wi-Fi 6E, but you clearly know whom's the superior. Unify. And a USB cable for the remote.
I'm just gonna shoot this. And that was why. Intuition is one hell of a powerful thing, isn't it? Prop hunting. Man, that was so fucking funny. Singing and murdering, yeah, the best combination.
I could be nice and, you know, connect the network to it for them, but to be completely honest, they gotta manage to do something themselves. So I feel like just prepping the network itself is, you know, the best I'll do. If they actually hired me to hook up the whole thing, I would hook up the whole thing, but it's fine, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. And there's one screw. There's another screw. Holy shit. So yeah. Granted, I don't know about that stream. I mean, 11 megabits a second is like, it's streamable, but not ideal. So unless I like actually, you know, here's the funny thing. Is it still hanging? Yes, it's still fucking hanging. The hook, which that hung by for the longest period of time. So if I just get a longer cable, plug the longer cable I have here into here, and then we plug that into the van of this boy. There you go. Then what that's gonna allow me to do is bring this boy underneath here, because I can. There you go. And then remove you, plug you in there, and then with you plugged in there, we can plug in you there. There you go. Then we can turn all of this around a tiny bit again. Then hang you up in there, and then have you reconnect to network or whatever, and then we can see how that turns out. Hello there. So we are on Gamers Up. this is one of the packets of like, I had like 2 sample packs laying. One of titty milk, I haven't drinking that one yet, and then the melon one. I mean, what can I say? It tastes melon. Oh well. If you ever had like chew gum with like melon taste or whatever, extra ones for example, it's basically the same thing. It's not something I'll drink every day, but it's fine. I mean, it tastes watermelon. So we are back, and where are we? Well, I don't remember if I showed you, but we moved the antenna up there. I have started tearing out network cables and whatever the hell out from the hallway. And taking off like keystones and whatever else. So I don't know if I will stream tonight or not, since I'm kinda rolling and going. Not gonna ask what happened to this t-shirt, but I got something on me. Probably a bunch of the concrete dust or whatever. I got the keys box off the wall. I did.
It's the thing at parties where they put cheese, crackers, meat. Okay, oh.
Whatever else. So what my next plan is deattach the cables and wires going for the remote amplification stuff to the best of my ability, while still being able to resolve their own shit in the future. Then pull all that back. Then I gotta pop the panel in the rack there and deattach the network there. Then what I'm gonna do is take and turn that entire rack off. Then take and reconnect that oven together to run normally. Pop a thermostat back in it. That one was never touched, so that one is still normally works. Rip out the entire wire shit that goes outside for the lamp out there. Take that lamp down. So, where are vi? Well, your answer to that is we have started ripping the whole heating situation out here. Some other degrees of form, so I gotta retrofit my oven to be normal shit again. Which is easy. Take and open it up, waggle the cable, slap a thermostat in there, call it a day. The bathroom heater, however, it's a worst case scenario because we don't have the thermostat to that one. And I can't just plug her directly either, because then there will probably be 30-35 degrees in there. So either I'll just keep the door closed as much as I can, try and keep the heat in there and rely off the floor heat, which is plugged directly. Which I've also now figured out is directional, even though the wires are the same. Because I had the sparky spark situation happen. Anywho, so I have one net sensor left to tear down, which is the bedroom boy. And then it is to begin ripping out this entire rack, which is gonna be fun. So basically everything gets disconnected from the FEC and the ANA, those gets ripped out, all the fuses gets ripped out. The entire rack gets gutted, the button will stay good. The rack itself gets gutted. So good shite. So that's where we are. Holy fucking shite, broder. The shite is out. Off the skap. So now I just gotta demount all of this shit. some of this could probably have just been together, but I want to do it better anyways. Why the fuck is crappy old whatever else, I don't know. Anywho, this is all getting ripped apart. And once this is all emptied, then I'm gonna rip this out. Then all of this is gonna go into this box and then maybe another box. Probably whatever the fuck. Yoink. We already got the net sensors up in there. Whatever the hell. We are making progress. Then this comes down and gets unplugged. Then we have another one up in there that gets unplugged. Then we got the unplug there. Then we got the, I already removed the other keystone down in there. Then I got to untie all that. Then this entire shit can get ripped back out into the hallway and get put into server rack 1. And we'll be all now and merry way. I don't think stream is happening tonight. Because after this I want to make food and fucking sleep. But here we are. Holy fuck. The rack is off the wall. The rack is demounted. My arms are looking like a great time and a fucking here. The Johnson control and electrical box is pretty much chock full and probably heavy as all fuck because of the amount of copper that's up in here. Holy shit. So, we are back. As said, the rack is off the wall. Which means we're going to need another box for last cables of the electrical stuff. Cables, a few outlets, whatever the fuck. So good shite. I have not touched the bedroom. I have not touched the kitchen yet today. Oh. But we are close to have all the hanging cables out of here. Which means tomorrow the plan is probably gonna be bedroom and parts of kitchen. And then on quote unquote Saturday is when all the rest of this shit gets packed down. And I'm hoping to have most if not everything moved over by Sunday morning, aka like Sunday night 3 AM whatever the fuck. So that way I can use the rest of the time from then and out to spatula up shit on the wall and whatever else. So good shit. So here we are. But with that, I'm gonna probably continue to cracking and taking shit that the channels or whatever. But with that, I think I'm gonna call this it for the second video of the move out vlogs. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, glad we greatly appreciate it. And as always, check out list down below for my socials and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned to stay awesome. Decorum the heck out of here.